Everyone knows luxury brands like Louis Vuitton, Rolex, and Christian Dior is the most successful brands all of time, making millions of dollars every year with tons of luxury product on sale. But did you ever thought how they started the business? One of them just started from a small shop in Italy and a 16-year-old poor boy with his craft talent. These is 10 how this luxury brand started their business. Gianni Versace is the founder of luxury brand Versace, who grew up in a family with a strong connection to fashion. His mother, Francesca, was a dressmaker who ran a small tailoring shop. Gianni was deeply inspired by his mother's work. From a young age, he learned about fabrics, patterns, and the art of dressmaking. Additionally, he was fascinated by ancient Greek art and mythology, which later became a significant influence in his designs. In 1978 was the beginning of Gianni to start his own fashion line. Gianni's unique vision combined luxury with bold, glamorous designs, setting Versace apart from other fashion houses. By the late 1980s and early 1990s, Versace had become a global phenomenon. Gianni opened flagship stores in major cities like New York, Paris, and London. The brand's iconic Medusa logo became a symbol of luxury and high fashion. Today, Versace has over 200 stores worldwide and total revenue in 2023 is $1.1 billion. Mario Prada is the founder of luxury brand Prada that growing up in one of Italy's most fashionable cities. Mario got inspired by the elegance and sophistication of high-quality leather goods, make him wanted to create luxurious items that combine traditional craftsmanship with innovative design. In 1913, Mario Prada and his brother Martino opened a leather goods shop in Milan. The store initially offered leather handbags, trunk, and travel accessories. Prada quickly gained a reputation for its exquisite craftsmanship and luxurious materials, even though in the late 1970s, Mario's granddaughter, Miuccia Prada, took over the company. Today, Prada has over 600 stores worldwide and total revenue for 2023 is $6.9 billion. Charles Louis Tiffany is the founder of the luxury jewelry brand Tiffany Co., who grew up in a family that owned a cotton mill. Charles Louis Tiffany, along with his friend John B. Young, was inspired by the growing demand for luxury goods and the elegance of European jewelry. They saw an opportunity to bring high-quality, beautifully crafted items to American customers. In 1837, at the age of 25, Charles and John opened a small stationery and fancy goods store in New York City with a $1,000 loan from Charles' father. The store sold a variety of items, but they focused on jewelry, particularly diamonds and silverware, setting new standards for craftsmanship and design. By the late 19th century, Tiffany Co. had established itself as America's premier jeweler. Today, Tiffany Co. operates over 300 stores globally and total revenue for 2023 is $7 billion. Christian Dior is the founder of the luxury brand Dior. His early life story is totally different than other because he grew up in a wealthy family. His father was a successful fertilizer manufacturer. From a young age, Dior had a passion for art and fashion, but his family expected him to pursue a diplomatic career. In 1928 was the beginning of his artwork after he opened a small art gallery for the first time. He used the gallery to sell artworks of artists like Pablo Picasso. During World War II, Dior worked for the fashion house of Lucien Lelong, making dresses for the wives of Nazi officers and French collaborators. After get all the experience for working with Lucien Lelong, Dior finally launched his own fashion house in December 1946. The first collection was presented in February 1947, and Dior's designs quickly became synonymous with glamour and elegance. By the early 1950s, Dior had opened boutiques in New York, London, and other major cities. Today, Dior operates over 200 boutiques worldwide and making $9.7 billion revenue in 2023. Gucci is the founder of the luxury brand Gucci. In the beginning, he was only worked as a bellhop at the Savoy Hotel in London. This job exposed and made him inspired to the refined tastes and luxurious luggage of the wealthy guests, which sparked his interest in high-end fashion and leather goods. This foreign man had a big vision to create elegant, high-quality leather goods that embodied the essence of luxury and craftsmanship. In 1921, Gucci opened his own small leather goods and luggage shop in Florence. Gucci leather goods, including bags, trunk, and accessories, became highly seeking product in Italy. Until in the 1950s, Gucci began its international expansion, opening stores in New York 1953, followed by locations in London, Paris, and Tokyo. Today, Gucci operates over 500 stores worldwide and making over $10 billion revenue in 2023. Hans Wilsdorf is the founder of the luxury watches brand Rolex. After being orphaned at a young age, he moved to Switzerland and started working for a watch exporting firm. After that, Hans Wilsdorf was inspired by Swiss watches that offer the precision and reliability of that watch, and he tried to combine these qualities with elegance and durability, which was when pocket watches were the norm. In 1905, Hans Wilsdorf and his brother-in-law, Alfred Davis, opened their first shop in London as Wilsdorf and Davis. The company specialized in importing Swiss movements and placing them in high-quality watch cases. In 1908, Wilsdorf registered the trademark from Wilsdorf and Davis to Rolex. That make Rolex quickly gained a reputation for precision and quality. Nowadays, Rolex gained widespread recognition through strategic endorsements and sponsorships, and present in 100 countries around the world and making $11.4 billion revenue in 2023. Louis Francois Cartier is the founder of the luxury jewelry brand Cartier. He was getting inspired by his mentor Adolphe Picard, who was a master watchmaker and jeweler that time. Adolphe Picard gave everything he had to make Louis Francois as a skilled watchmaker and jeweler. Until in 1847, at the age of 28, Louis Francois took over Picard's workshop and opened his first shop known as Cartier. By creating elegant jewelry pieces that quickly gained a reputation for their quality and craftsmanship, Cartier became the jeweler of kings after receiving royal warrants from various royal families across Europe. This included creating exquisite pieces for King Edward VII of England and other European royalty, which significantly boosted Cartier's prestige and influence. In the 20th century, Cartier continued to innovate and expand his brand and became symbols of luxury and elegance. Today, Cartier operates over 200 boutiques worldwide and making $12.5 billion revenue in 2023. Hermes is the founder of the famous luxury brand Hermes, who born in Germany. In 1828, he and his family moved to France, where the first time he trained as a master harness maker and leather worker. Because of the growing demand for high-quality equestrian equipment among the European elite, Hermes set out to create luxury leather goods that combined functionality with superior craftsmanship. Until in 1837, Hermes opened his first workshop in the Grands Boulevards quarter of Paris. He specialized in finely crafted horse harnesses and bridles for the carriage trade. After that, Hermes expanded its market to the United States, Asia, and Europe, bringing its luxurious products to a global audience. Today, Hermes operates over 200 stores worldwide and making $14 billion revenue in 2023. Gabrielle Bonheur Chanel, or known as Coco Chanel, is the founder of the luxury brand Chanel and was born in Saumur, France. After her mother died when Coco was 11 years old, her father sent her and her siblings to an orphanage. There she began to learn to sew, a skill that inspired her with desire to break free from the fashion constraints of her time. In 1910, Coco Chanel opened her first millinery shop in Paris. Not long after that, she had opened a boutique in Deauville, where she introduced her first clothing line, offering for ready-to-wear sports clothes for women, the practical designs of which allowed the wearer to play sports. And all over the time, her designs were worn by many of Hollywood stars and European royalty, which helped to enhance her brand's international appeal. Today, Chanel operates over 300 boutiques worldwide and generate over $19 billion profit in 2023. Louis Vuitton is the founder of the luxury brand LV. He was born in France and growing in a modest family, whereas his father was a farmer and his mother was a hat maker. Soon after his parent died, and he had a difficult relationship with his adoptive mother. At age 13, he decided seeking better opportunities. Louis left home and traveled on foot to Paris. The journey took him 2 years, during which he took various odd jobs to support himself before arriving in Paris. In 1837, Louis Vuitton apprenticed with Monsieur Marechal, a successful box maker and packer that time. This experience made him interested to the intricacies of crafting custom boxes and trunk. In 1854, after gaining skills and experience, Louis Vuitton opened his own workshop in Paris. He revolutionized the luggage industry by creating flat-topped, stackable trunk made from lightweight and durable materials. Throughout the 20th century, Louis Vuitton continued to innovate with new products. The brand introduced handbags, accessories, and clothing, maintaining its commitment to quality and craftsmanship. Today, Louis Vuitton operates over 460 stores in more than 50 countries and making $26.3 billion revenue in 2023.